Hey Virgo, and welcome to my channel. So we are looking at love predictions from the 18th of January to the 17th of February, and basically from the last full moon to the next full moon in regards to love. So let's start with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here. It talks about you guys having some blockages when it comes to change. You guys are showing a lot of signs of fearing change in your connection, or even committing to a relationship here. Something to do with anything to do with change in a connection you guys are fearing here, and you got to understand that change is something that is unavoidable. And with the Six of Swords underneath the Wheel of Fortune, it is showing me that you guys are purposely creating this feeling of stuck in this routine because you are just anxious about changing anything up. So you could be keeping busy and not not putting relationships first, and just being very goal focused here with the Five of Wands. So, or you could be very goal focused with your current situation and really avoid anything that might create some change in a connection here. See the Death upside down reversed. It also talks about subtle change and going through a transformation after an ending of sorts. So it doesn't mean that a connection is ending if you are in a committed relationship here. But I feel that it could mean that there's a lot of cycles in your situation ending. So with the Four of Cups, it shows me that you're very independent and that you're very co-reliant on your own stability here. And with the Knight of Pentacles, shows me that there is someone in your presence that wants to tell you how they feel. They could be someone that's more than a friend. That I feel could be for those that are single and afraid to commit, because you just need to know that there is potential lovers out there and interests out there for you presently. And for those in a committed relationship here, I feel that the Knight of Pentacles, it's talking about how dependent and faithful this person is. So regardless, there is a dependent and faithful lover in your life or going to come into your life. And with the Six of Cups, it talks about nostalgia, so past connections, so making memories with this person. So you could be in a long-term relationship and have made so many beautiful memories with this Knight of Pentacles here, this faithful lover, this dependent lover. And but there's something you guys are avoiding in this connection, and it could just be that you guys avoid conflict at any cost with each other. And for some that's a good thing, and it's always a good thing to avoid conflict, but it could be you missing the communication. But I feel that you guys are just not talking about something that might have happened in the past, but do understand whatever happened in the past with the Justice card here symbolizes it was fair, and that there was a lot of, life lessons within that decision that someone made. And the Five of Pentacles talks about breaking free of that, breaking free and overcoming obstacles, basically. So I really feel like you guys have overcome a lot of obstacles in a connection or in your life, and maybe for some you're fearful of these past decisions that someone made repeating themselves, or that's for single people. I feel that you guys have a sense of fear that karma is going to repeat itself here, which I don't see with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and then I feel that the only change coming for you guys with the Nine of Pentacles here is success and prosperity. So you guys are planting your seeds towards such a successful and abundant future with your connection, with a connection. So whether you can see that now or you can't see that presently, whatever you're doing is going to, like, say if you're single and you're working on your career right now and you're avoiding possibly commitment, then that's okay, because your goals that you're going for will be successful. And I feel that that means more financial stability with your relationship, less stress. And I feel that if you go down that kind of pathway, if you're going down that kind of pathway, your person is also doing the same thing, focusing on their goals, and you guys are going to meet in the middle, and you're going to be, both are going to be at the like level you want to be in your career and in your life, basically. So yeah, I hope that made sense. We'll go into so we've got opening to discovery, which really resonates with those that are fearing opening up to change when it comes to committing to an individual here. So, or someone, or committing to love and reopening up to love. So Spirit's saying open up to discovering what is out there. Willing release. So I'll pull another card. Okay. So with the willing release card here, I've been told that wishes are going to be granted. I'm also being told that the release that I'm feeling that needs to happen in order to transform is the fear, and the wish is the manifesting your future partner or future pathway with your significant other into your reality by releasing fears of change. And this card here, beyond the ordinary, it tells me that you guys, this couple, you and this person that you end up with now or in the future, is probably someone that you didn't expect to connect with on a physical level. Maybe you might have known them in the past and didn't see them for who they were in that past situation. But I feel for some of you, there's going to be a rekindling and reuniting of a connection from the past. And then I feel like for some, it's just that maybe you guys didn't expect this person to be so drawn to you. And yeah. Okay, so okay. So with the contract upside down, I feel like there has been some kind of with the sun also upside down, I feel like there's been some disconnection for some of you. This could be for those that have their walls up when it comes to relationships. Because with the rest and rejuvenation card upside down, it talks about you avoiding rest, avoiding the pain, and just keeping busy, keeping very goal focused, and not putting, not filling your own cup up here, not filling your cup up. So, and then I feel that the thinking woman is talking about there needing to be, or there is a lot of reflection around a connection. The 2 journey card shows me that you could be, or someone's reflecting on moving towards each other here. So you could be thinking about moving towards them, or they could be just just starting off the conversation or something like that. But with the 3 cards here that seem to be blocking. Okay. So hang on. You could be a feminine energy and they could be masculine here, and they are showing signs of being very career driven, busy, after a loss here, after either a separation, a grief, something that has extremely created a lot of pain for them, but they're not seeing the abundance that they truly do have, because the sun is always meaning that there is abundance to be seen in every situation. So you could be being blocked from, you know, your soul connection here or a connection here, because the other person is just not in that mind frame of opening up to discovering. This could just be you. You could be the masculine, and you're being told to rest your mind here and think about, traveling more inwards and discovering what you truly want when it comes to your connections here. So there's a lot of back and forth energy for some of you, but I feel that that's more coming from those that have walls up in relation to commitment, have been hurt. So yes, there's going to be some changes coming, whether you avoid it or not. And then Talesman card came up, right? And this lady is, it's like it's very interesting. She's following this path, and it looks like the dragon is the dress here, and I feel like it's talking about, to me, I'm getting some kind of luck. I want to actually, if you don't mind, sorry. Okay, find it. Yeah. Read out what this means to you guys. Okay, so basically it's saying a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. So wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. So it helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. So now you are at a place where you know the right things to do, the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You have learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. Sorry. So yeah, luck. You guys have really good luck, and change and Talesman is telling me that you guys are just going to flourish into every pathway that you go, every choice that you make is the right choice here, is what I'm being told. There is no mistake here when it comes to love. And I feel that you can also talk about those that are in a single, and very goal driven, that you are on the road to success here. It's just another clear message that you're being divinely guided towards such beautiful things here. I feel like your life is going to transform. In like 10 years, you'll look back and you won't even recognize. So we have sensitivity. So you guys are, healing your connections here, and in very sensitive ways of communicating. And there's authenticity, so there's a lot of truth with the communication that's happening through this connection, or the connection to come that I see for some of you. There's a lot of attraction when it comes to this connection as well. And then we've got the connection card that basically symbolizes that for some there's going to be a shift in your connection with the 5 here. And that I feel that's only going to bring more success for some of you. And there's layers to this connection, I feel, though. So if it's talking about the past connection, you guys have gone through so much together, through friendship, through such struggles, and I feel that this healing is showing me the immense growth this connection has had. And I feel that's because it's had so much time. There's so much time. It's another 5 here. So I feel that it's saying again, in time, you can't really avoid shifts and changes to occur. And then you've got the second chakra here, which is all about the sensual energy, the sexual vibration. So there's a lot of sexual energy within this connection that Spirit's bringing forward here. Anyway, more cards. And we got the Badger Spirit, but it came upside down. So some of you are very, very much fearing and lacking confidence to be bold enough to step into that unknown when it comes to relationships. So they want you to be fearless, they want you to be bold, they want you to just be yourself. You don't need to have all these defensive walls up. There is just come to this sensitivity, this openness, and allow your authentic true self to, attract that individual or to grow that connection. So then we get the turtle switch, which comes up upside down, which means that someone might want to not go very slow. They might want to take things very fast, or you're in a connection that went very fast But I feel that they're trying to also say, slow and steady wins the race. Is some of you, like gaining your confidence and that self-love first and filling up your own cup. There's no rush in moving forwards in love if you haven't healed properly yet. So they want you to, pay attention to the walls that you have put up in regards to relationships and start seeing the cycles that have been created, and start cutting loose the things that no longer serve you. See, I'll pull another card here. Two cards. So we've got the Lion Spirit, which talks about be generous with Spirit. Also talks about your pride here. So not letting your pride get in the way of change, basically. Like, knowing that you can't control everything that happens, every outcome. Talking about also accepting help with something here. Maybe you need help reconnecting with someone, and talking to friends or loved ones will help you. Also, coming to these readings will help you. Then we've got the Whale Spirit here, which talks about trust and the great mystery, which is 11, which is 2, which talks about connection. So trust in this connection, trust in connection with the divine, trust in the connection with this person that's coming forward. I feel for some of you. So all of you just need to trust in love again. And possibly that means trust in yourself. Now we have the transformation card. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Here, so we've got Medicine Woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. And then we have boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So maybe you have gone through such a ordeal with people just demanding your time and your energy, and it's time to put that healing into yourself and set some boundaries up. And then we have the purification card here, which is another one about healing. So it's about time to cleansing, detoxing your body, mind. So you could be some of you could be overcoming and transforming, after a separation here, a breakup, and, trying to fill up your own well and start looking after yourself. That's why you're so fearful of moving into change, which is completely reasonable here. Alright? But if that has just happened, if that's recent, that's like completely understandable. But if you have been single for a long time and have set these boundaries up because of pain from the past, this cycle that you have created for yourself isn't going to end until you start opening up to more in your life. Opening up to discovering what is out there. So we got adversity. So I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So it talks about just learning through the challenges that have been and that have occurred in your connections in the past or present. Whatever's happening in your connection, if there is challenges, what's the best way you can learn from these challenges? It's also talking about there could be some slight conflict. I know that some of you are very much avoiding these challenges. Then we have success and purpose. So I feel like a lot of you are focused on your goals and success, on your purpose in this life, and not just your relationships here. You're keeping your mind on bigger and the broader things of life, where stability and where love can grow. And then I feel like you guys are just going to and are very successful people, and avoiding the arguing and the people that cause challenges in your life, I feel also is something that is helping you become a successful person and to see your purpose in life. So that's probably why maybe some of you have split up with someone, because they're just too argumentative. Then we've got fear. So it's time to release fear, guys. Release fear and live in the energy of love. Then we've got the Lady of Gift, which talks about your generosity and also receiving and withholding. So some of you are most of you are very generous people and have always been giving people because maybe you've always received back, but then there's been another part of you that are now withholding that sense of love and generosity to flow because you haven't really seen it being projected back to you guys. So this is a good and it's like a yin yang for me card, where like I feel like this card resonates two messages, but the main message is to always, stay open to your generosity, and no matter whether you are receiving love, but yet setting these boundaries, right? So you're not giving all your energy into someone. So it's hard to learn how to just come from love and not a sense of fear that, oh, I'm wasting my time, or they're not worth my love because I'm not receiving it. It's hard to come from a place of the heart for some people. And I feel like Spirit's just like, you need to re-find that sense of innocence that you had where, kindness, and love were the only things that really mattered. Okay, now we have close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in, which is amazing. So for those that are keeping themselves in this stuck energy, this routine, daily routine where they're saying, I don't have enough time to find love because I have a busy life and I can't because of this and that. Well, this is Spirit saying that, well, actually, you guys can. You can still open up to receiving love, and to allowing yourself to feel that joy again. So, and another message here is saying only time will tell. We have feelings, which I feel like talks about someone having deep feelings for you, and also that your feelings are very, with this card, it's very, the water's very murky, so very unclear about someone or a situation. And then I get health, crazy, and learn. Okay. So I feel like with the health card here, it's talking about, it shows me the number 8, which talks about cycles that are happening in your life, whether that be mental cycles or within your health or patterns within your connections. There's some form of cycles that are happening in regards to health in that is causing your happiness to, like, there's just this like cycle within this mental health that I feel that you guys are being told to, like, pay attention to. Which is really weird when it comes with the crazy card here. Maybe you feel that sometimes you feel like your feelings are creating you to feel crazy about this person or this connection that you're within. And then they're asking you to, again, learn through these cycles, learn what makes you happy, learn about the feelings that you have because they're quite murky and unclear. And once you learn more about how you feel presently, is when you're going to gain a clear perspective about your, like, situation here. Then we got a new romantic cycle. New moon in Libra. Then we got adjustments, so changes again coming through. Changes need to happen before this new cycle can begin. Yep, you guys have been told to surrender. So the next full moon, why don't you do a ritual around surrendering your fears if you are actually wanting to grow and move forward and find someone, then there's a lot that you guys need to actually start surrendering to your guides here, to your angels. There's a lot of changes that you need to do in order to surrender. So, and there's also, I feel that could just be like, maybe some of you have to, in order to, I feel like some of you might have to move in order to be in a connection. Maybe your fear is around traveling or relocating or even being the one that takes the first steps in the movement forward. So yeah, I hope that has helped you. Thank you so much, and if you like this reading, you can follow me on Facebook in the link below. Thanks.